All right, we got a new update on the Jonathan Kuminga situation. Let's see what they're talking about. You can give me your feedback, make some comments on what you think. Let's get into the gist of it. The Warriors have strengthened their effort. Late last week, Dunleavy offered Kuminga a 3-year, $75.2 million deal with a team option in the third season. That's $48.3 million guaranteed in the first 2 seasons and basically the same per year salary as fellow restricted free agent Josh Giddey, who re-signed with the Chicago Bulls for 4 years and $100 million. The difference, half the length and a team-controlled third season, and a subliminal understanding that the contract is more trade asset than commitment to a partnership. And I think Kuminga has every right to say, screw you guys. I'm not accepting that. If I was advising Kuminga, that team option, whatever deal you're offering us with a team option, I'm not saying yes to. Because in this instance, they hold the leverage. Because if Kuminga accepts that qualifying offer, what players on the team that are the Warriors going to be able to use as trade leverage based off of what they're making on their per year salary that isn't a starter or a vital piece to your organization? The only guy on your team that could somewhat fit that piece of the puzzle would be him if you get him on one of these deals you're currently offering him, other than the qualifying. Because if you give him one of these hefty deals at around 48 guaranteed, around 25 per year over 3 years, you can move that. That's something that you can get back value for. If he accepts the qualifying offer, you will not be able to get back anything even close to value because contractually it won't make sense. You won't be able to get someone who's making a decent amount of money and try to trade them with Kuminga on a qualifying offer. Mathematically, it doesn't work. So besides that, Kuminga, I'm all for it. Keep telling them no. You hold the leverage. You have until October 1st. Take your sweet time. There is no rush. No rush whatsoever. I do agree that the offer is better. You do get the guaranteed money, but I don't like the fact that there's already a mutual understanding that you have no long-term future there. That you're basically would just be signing that to be used as a trade piece. Now, the only risky part about that is if you do accept that deal, you don't control your destiny, and they're going to send you wherever they very much please. A player in your situation, you've already been in a situation that hasn't really suited you. You want to make sure that you can control your destiny to the fullest extent. And I've even seen the reports that say Kuminga thinks he could be a multi-time All-Star. I don't think that's a crazy assumption for a player that really believes in himself. You have to put yourself in his shoes and say, with the talent and the skill set that he has, would you want to be in a situation like that to go back to the Warriors? Most of you would probably say no, because you want to spread your own wings. You want to see what you're capable of as an individual player before your time is up. You only get to maximize your potential as an athlete a limited amount of time in your career, because once you're past your prime, you don't get these opportunities again. So I'm all for Kuminga playing the game how he needs to play it to get what he wants. We'll see what happens, but Golden State, they're going to have to come up with something better. It is what it is. We'll see what happens.